What's going on, everybody? True Dragon here, and today we are here with another devlog showing the progress I made in the last week with my new mod, Bound by Blood. So, I've been working on a mod called Bound by Blood, and Bound by Blood is basically a mod that adds bloodlines to the game. And you might be wondering, what are bloodlines? Basically, bloodlines are just basically the DNA of different beasts that you kill and you can use basically in order to make yourself stronger within the Xianxia world, basically within the cultivation universe. It sets apart what certain types of beasts are what, like basically DNA. So I probably should explain what an actual bloodline is. A bloodline is basically through the family lineage, certain skills and affinity with certain elements will be passed down. So some clans will have certain special powers or will be better at doing certain things than other races. And you as the player is to collect these bloodlines and fuse them into your own body to either become a half-breed or a full-blooded clan member. That's basically what bloodlines is and in this mod. So let's get back into the video. I'm an idiot. So I decided to add that, and here's what I've done so far. So far within the last week, I have added two types of bones. We have the old beast bone, and the beast bone. The beast bone is the main bone you would use in order to get the bloodlines when you're starting out in an early game. It's the main one. In order to get to start the process of getting a bloodline, you'll need two things. Well, yeah, two things. You need a beast bone, a mortar and pestle, and a blood crystal. And by combining these in a crafting table, I prefer it like this. By combining these in the crafting table, you get beast blood powder. Now, beast blood powder is the main form of beast blood, of a bloodline. This is how you would get your bloodline. Now you may be wondering, how does that turn into a bloodline? Well, and I say to you, just get some blood. In order to develop a bloodline, in order to actually have a bloodline, you need beast blood powder and beast blood. There's no set recipe yet because there's no bloodlines yet. For the beast bones, for bloodlines, they're randomized. So beast bones will generate bloodlines from tier 1 to 3. From tier 1 to 3, this is the bloodlines it would generate. And the bloodlines range from tier 1 to 9. Now, you might be wondering, how do I get a specific bloodline instead of just a random one? Well, that's easy. You get these guys and this dude. So there's 3 different types of ways to make it more interesting. These are the 3 ways to get specific bloodlines. You have elemental beast blood, you have refined beast blood, and beast cores. So you might be wondering, what are these used for? So currently, these are the elemental beast bloods. These are all the types of beast bloods in the game. These 2 aren't elemental types. These are. So these 5 are the only elemental beast bloods. We have wood, earth, water, fire, and metal. And you might be wondering how to obtain these. Well, in order to obtain them, you would need to be able to obtain beast blood. To get beast blood, you would get an empty vial and use it. You would right click it on a mob, and by doing that, you obtain beast blood. Now, when doing that, there's an off chance for you to get elemental beast blood depending on the element and type of beast that you obtain the beast blood from. So if it was like wood forest snake, you'd have a chance of getting wood beast blood. Or if like a volcanic serpent, then fire beast blood. There's always a slight chance to get them. Which then these can be used with the beast blood powder in order to obtain your specific type of bloodline. If you wanted, let's say if you wanted specifically the metal ogre bloodline, then you would need the metal beast blood in order to have a chance of obtaining the metal ogre bloodline. Now, you may be wondering, how do I obtain? You said that this beast blood powder only gives you tier 1 to 3. How do I obtain higher tiers? That's where this comes in. So, in order to obtain refined beast blood powder, you would need to take beast blood powder and put it in a blast furnace. And by doing this, it would result in refined beast blood powder. By combining refined beast blood powder and refined beast blood, you will obtain a higher tier bloodline. These bloodlines will range from tier 3 to 5. Currently, that's what we have. This will also work with elemental beast bloods, which will have another variant called refined elemental beast blood, which will be added soon. And that's pretty much what these are used for. There will be more uses for them later. Also, let me know if I should keep the animation for this or animate all of these, or just don't animate them at all. Now onto the beast core. Now you might be wondering, what are beast cores used for? Well, let's say you wanted this dragon's bloodline. Well, first you would have to kill the dragon. Every beast, every spiritual beast and demonic beast has a beast core. All of them have beast cores, but they're all sizes are different between each one. Let's say you have the core. You take the core, put in the blood, and you put in beast blood powder, and that will give you it will give you this mob's bloodline. So if this was Ice Dragon core, it will give you the Ice Dragon bloodline. Now, the same thing applies even with refined blood, but you'd still have to have a core from a beast that is within that tier range. It's not going to work with any random core. It needs to be a beast within that core range, because the refined ones only deal out beasts between tier 3 and 5. Now, beast cores also have a secondary purpose. Beast cores are also useful in terms of making a new type of metal, which I like to call blood crystal iron, which is not currently in the game because I forgot to add it. So, how do you get blood crystal iron? First, you need to obtain a beast core. Next, you need to obtain what I like to call a beast soul. A beast soul is the soul of a beast. So it can be any kind of beast that you killed. It's just the soul, what makes a beast, like, it's, you know what I mean. It's the beast soul. Now, let me show you how to obtain the blood crystal ingot. So to obtain the blood crystal ingot, you need to combine the beast soul, beast core, an iron ingot, and beast blood. These four will end up making the blood crystal ingot. Now, this recipe may change between regular beast blood and refined beast blood. If I do refined beast blood, I might make a separate set of items for just refined beast blood, and that's probably what I want. So with this mod, there are three new types of ores. There will be more in the future, but these are just the three I could get out at the moment. You have Sanguicite, Gravanium ore, and Gravanium deslate ore. Sanguicite currently has no purpose because its original purpose was to drop blood crystals upon mining. But it doesn't now because blood crystals will now spawn throughout the world in caves in a crystal model. Now, you might be wondering, what is Gravanium ore? What does it do? Well, thank you. It drops old beast bone. So this is how you obtain your higher tier bloodline. You would find Gravanium ore deep within the world, and they would drop your old beast bones. There will be other ores that drop regular beast bones, probably like fossil ore or whatever. I was originally going to make it this ore. Sanguicite was originally going to be dropping beast bones, but I don't know so much now. So currently it serves no purpose, but it may in the future. As of right now, it doesn't. Now, let's get into the blood crystals. There are technically 4 types of blood crystals, but there's really only 2. So the first blood crystals we have are the regular blood crystals, which you would use for pretty much most of your time in this mod. You have the regular blood crystals and the demonic blood crystals. Regular blood crystals can be found throughout the world, anywhere. Okay, they can be found anywhere in the world. Demonic blood crystals, on the other hand, are more specific. Like the blood crystals, even though they can be found anywhere in the world, they're mainly just a mining thing, so they can be found in caves. But demonic blood crystals are biome specific. So they'll only spawn in biomes with high demonic or death chi. And you might be wondering, well, what is that? Basically just areas where pretty much demonic beasts roam around, or battlefields, like old deserted battlefields, which will be biomes. Like there'll be a battlefield biome where it was like an ancient battlefield biome where there's like a bunch of dead creatures and demonic beasts rolling around, death beasts, stuff like that. They also do have tiers. They have tier 1 and tier 2, which these two will be used to craft higher tier bloodlines. And if you look at that, they are animated. Look at this.
Wow.
I really like this texture. This texture is beautiful. But those are the two blood crystals. We have regular blood crystals, a tier 2 blood crystal, demonic blood crystal, and a tier 2 demonic blood crystal. Let me explain some things about the mod pack. So, the mod pack I have not worked on at all. There you go. That's all I'm explaining. Let me talk about the things that will be added into the game. Some things we're going to be adding are mobs. So different types of beasts. And beasts will be categorized into 3 different types. Spiritual beasts, demonic beasts, and beasts. Beasts would be your current regular mobs, which are currently in the game, like chickens, sheep, and goats. Stuff like that. They're the regular beasts. They will drop beast bones, and they won't really be of much. There won't be any bloodlines really for them. They'll just be, I might add bloodlines for them, but they'll just be regular beasts. Spiritual beasts are the beasts that drop cores and higher tier bones and beast cores and all that. They are the real beasts. They're the custom beasts we'll be adding. Demonic beasts are the same, except they'll be demonic beasts where they use demonic chi, in a sense. And they'll be biome specific. While spiritual beasts will be roaming the world. Some will be biome specific, but not all. The next thing we might be adding is beast hearts. It's another way to obtain bloodlines in a more interesting way. So, to obtain a beast heart, you would first have to kill a beast, gut it. You would first have to kill a beast, butcher it, and take its heart out. Then, you would have to cut out your own heart and replace it with the beast heart. This plays into assimilating with different bloodlines and making bloodlines more pure and a whole bunch of other stuff, which I don't want to get too into detail because I want to save it for when we actually release it. But this is just a snippet. We might be adding beast hearts, which would do all that. The next thing we'll be adding is more beast bones. So for higher tier beasts, there'll be different types of beast bones. So we'll have, right now we currently have just like this regular old bone from, just this regular old bone, right? But some other bones we'll be adding are skulls. We'll be adding spines, femurs, all the types, all bones. Just so there be like, if you want the bone, if you want the bloodline of a specific mob, you could probably get the bone from that mob, and that recipe would give you the bloodline. I will probably implement that later on, but that's a good way to get another bloodline. So yeah, long story short, we'll be adding more bones to make the game more fun. Another thing we'll be adding are sects. Sects are basically little groups of cultivators that will be in certain biomes or have their own new biomes, and they'll be roaming the world doing their sect thing. But depending on how you play this game, you can either be their enemy or you can be their ally. Trust me, you do not want to be their enemy. But if you are their enemy, good luck. The next thing I plan to add are mixed races. So instead of just the boring old, I take a beast bone, get the powder, get the bloodline, and I'm that beast, I will be adding mixed races. So what does that mean? Now, for this sake, I swear to God, for this demonstration, please pretend these are two different bloodlines. Okay, pretend these are two different bloodlines. So through a ritual, this is our ritual right here. Okay, so let's say there was a pedestal here and a pedestal here. That was the wrong thing. And these were two bloodlines. Now, through your ritual, you would be able to combine these two bloodlines to make a new bloodline, to make a completely new bloodline that's the mixture between both of these bloodlines. Another way to do this is to take a bloodline, put it within your body, and by using a certain crystal, you could mix your human bloodline with the beast bloodline. That way you obtain half, let's say, half wolf, half human, like half wolf, half Minecraftian, you know, two different things. So right now, those are currently not in, it's still in development, still in plan stage. This mod is also still in development. It's not fully fleshed out. Nothing has been really been dealt yet. As of right now, it is still in development. Anyways, guys, that's the end of this video. This was just a devlog showing you what I've worked on within the last week and what we plan on adding. Currently, for the mod pack itself, I have not worked on anything as I've been focused on the mod. I will be adding that bread recipe as soon as possible because that was an amazing thing I found, and I really want that bread recipe. I really want that bread recipe. Other than that, the mod is getting there. We're still working on it. Well, I'm still working on it, and it should be done whenever. Also, leave a comment on things you want me to add to the mod or mod pack. Anything really, so that I could better develop this so that you guys would actually want to play it, and actually when you do play it, have fun playing it. And it wouldn't just be me throwing things out there, revamping everything, and then it just not be fun. And as of right now, there's still a lot of work to be done. Some of the textures aren't final. So some of the textures do look kind of bad. They're not the final textures, they're just in here. So they may change over time as I continue to develop the mod and improve as a developer and artist. So as of right now, they're not the finals, and please don't be too harsh on my art skills. I just want to say thank you for all the support you guys have given me. I was not at all expecting what happened with my videos. Like, they just blew up out of nowhere, and I was not expecting that at all. And normally for me, I get about 5 to 10 views a video, right? My last video got 80 views, and I had 13 new subscribers. Like, what? What?
Relax.
Because I've been doing this for like 9-ish years, on and off, I should say. I have thousands of channels that I post on, different things I'd be doing, and I never thought I would ever break that cycle where I would hit 20. The best video I had hit 50. And that was amazing already. I was extremely hyped for that one. But then my last one only hit, the one after that only hit like 7. Hit 7. And I was like, all right, now we're back at our normal stuff. But then this one hit 80. It's at 80 right now. Like, what? 80? Like, 80 people saw that. Like, people actually saw what I've been doing. And I'm extremely grateful for that. What do I want you to do? All I want you to do is leave a comment. Leave a comment on what I should add, what you want to see, just questions you have about the mod. If I didn't go too in detail of the mod and you want me to go into more detail, which I will do if you want. But as of right now, this is what we have. And also, there are some more exciting features to come than what I have explained in the video, because I want to keep them a little bit secret. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, make sure you hit that like button. Also, hit the subscribe button. Also, comment. You know, that'll be fun. You know, please. And also, thank you for all the support you've given me my last few videos, and all the new people, hello. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week, I guess. I'll be posting one of these every week to show my progress and how the mod is coming and everything. Make sure you keep me up. Make sure you hold me to that. You know, if I miss a week, I'm going to feel really bad, and I'll probably do 2 weeks. I'll probably upload 2 videos. But other than that, hey, thank you and goodbye.